Pop quiz. What's a word beginning with a C which means to check information or make something clearer? Here's a hint. You saw this word on screen a few seconds ago. The answer is clarify. When working in a team, you might need to clarify instructions or other information. You need to check that you've understood what you need to do. In your next dialogue, there are 4 phrases for checking instructions. See if you can hear them as you listen. So when the designs are ready, would you be able to label them?
What exactly do you mean by label them?
Just put headings on them. Something simple.
Okay, but I'm still not entirely clear what you're looking for. Do you want descriptive titles or...?
Yes, just a simple title so that we can organise the files and keep track of what's where.
Can I just check whether you also want serial numbers on them?
I do, yes, and some sort of reference too, please.
When you say reference, do you mean a file name?
Yes, so each design will have a heading, a number, and a reference.
Sorry, can you just run through that again? How did you do? Did you hear any of the phrases for clarifying? The first one you heard was, what exactly do you mean by label them? You can use what exactly do you mean by to check a specific part of the information. For example, what exactly do you mean by complete?
The second one in the dialogue was, can I just check whether you want numbers on them? You can say, can I just check whether? Or can I just check if? They mean the same. For example, you could say, can I just check whether you need hard copies of the contracts? Or, can I just check if you need hard copies of the contracts?
The third one you heard was, when you say reference, do you mean a file name? This is another way to check a specific part of the information. You can use this for other things too. When you say do you mean For example, when you say Friday, do you mean this Friday or next week?
The last one in the dialogue was, sorry, can you just run through that again? Run through is a phrasal verb which means to explain or summarize something from beginning to end. It's a useful phrase if you want someone to repeat the instructions. What's next? You're working on your team project, but how is everything going? You need to check in and monitor your team's progress. Let's move on. I'd like to have regular updates on the project.
No problem. I'll keep you in the loop.
It's important that we keep on schedule. So let me know if there are any issues.
So far, the only issue has been with the children's designs. They're taking a lot more time than I expected.
Well, we could shelve that idea for now. Then we can stay on track. We can always come back to it later.
Okay, that's a good idea.
I think it's better if we keep to the deadline.
I agree, it is. In the dialogue, you heard some expressions related to schedules and deadlines. Do you remember any? You heard keep on schedule, stay on track, and keep to the deadline.